Hello, friends. Hey, namaste. It's good to see you this morning. Welcome. Welcome back after a awesome conference over the weekend. I'm back way up in Maine by near Acadia National Park and finishing up one more project, one little, well, it's not a little project, it's a pretty big project, putting in one last skylight and a new window for Jennifer Hadley. And this is a house that her family home up way up in Maine. I mentioned this last week, and I mean, it's really cool. It's very sort of wildlife, rural. The ocean is right there. This is 18 acres and it's very secluded. I was having lunch the other day and this red fox went running across the yard. And then I went to the lumber yard to pick up some supplies, and coming in, there's this huge deer, big rack on this deer. It's just totally peaceful and quiet. And I do enjoy this experience. And of course I'm by myself, so it's a total, I'm what's happening. Whatever I'm doing is what's happening. And I went outside this morning for a few minutes to try to get a little bit of work done before I got started. It was so cold. At 7 o'clock in the morning, I said, I'm going to go have a cup of coffee and have a meditation, go back when it warms up about 10 degrees. I think it was about 26. It's pretty cold. Anyway, thank you for joining with me for this meditation experience. And, in for the conference, there was such a great variety of meditation experiences from start to finish. There's all kinds of meditations to connect with. There's different, there's different characteristics of meditation and intentions of meditation. And the highest form of meditation in my mind is not to try to lose contact with the body mind. It's not to try to lose it to bliss out or have some state of experience. The highest form of meditation for me and my own direct experience is it moves the attention from the person, from the activity of the body mind, where I've habitually for 69 years and since I became cognizant of what I was doing, probably 5 years old, everything has been focused on the activity of the body mind, of the bodysuit experience. And what meditation offers, and the kind of meditation that I'm suggesting here, is that this right now, as you just bring your attention and to your intention, this is meditation, even with eyes open. The activity of experience is moved from the body-mind identity, from the personal self identity, to that which is a witness to the experience. And you can call it awareness, and yet even awareness it can become a new subtle identity. So even though I say, and I'll say more, that awareness is everything. Awareness is where attention goes from personal self-identity to that which is aware of all activity. that which is aware of the objects of experience, the things that the activity that Bill is having, or Barbara, or Karen, or James, or Susan, or whomever, the activity that is the object of experience. There's a subject, and you as awareness, and don't name yourself awareness, but just recognize that awareness is a subject experience that is the witness of the objects of experience, the movement, the activities of time and space, of matter. It's awareness is not aware of formless, and yet it is formless. It's not aware of formlessness is not an object of experience. It's a characteristics of what consciousness is. It's a characteristic of what awareness is. It's a characteristics of what God's infinite being is. It's the characteristic of our infinite nature, our true nature, the thing that we always are and will always be. And so the characteristics of meditation is not to have this, even though it does, like when I close my eyes, it brings me into a closer connection with my true nature, with presence, with beingness, and it becomes an abiding connection with self, presence. I am. And yet, with eyes open, we're in meditation all through the day. If we just pause once in a while, if we just pause here and there, and we give a witness to the experience, creating just a little gap between that which is aware of the experience and the experience. This is a very helpful tool to keep to give space between your true nature, your primary, unchangeable, infinite being, and that which is having the experience, which is your body mind, your personal self activity. And when you practice that, and you've heard me say, short moments many times becomes a new default. It becomes an automatic new default. So short moments of awareness, just put your hand on your heart, just be the witness of, can be your thoughts, especially when you wake up in the morning. If you're over 50 years old, this is very helpful. When you wake up in the morning, and if there's an ache, just be aware that the mind that thinks it's a body called it a name and located it as something maybe wrong, or, oh, fuck, I'm getting old, or something. Any of these things are just, they're habitual, conditioned identities. That's, in a very subtle way, it's identifying I am, that's coming into the waking state of the personal self, and it's identifying the I am as that. And if you can just be aware of it, oh my God, it changes everything. It, like when I'm working physically with my hands and on a roof, or carrying heavy stuff, or I'll be 70 next year. And the bodysuit, you know, if I wasn't alert to the signals that the thoughts have, the mind calls, oh, you're getting old, or oh, that wasn't there last year. All of those things, those are all games that the mind plays because it's conditioned. It's had this storehouse of information influences. Oh, I'm getting old. Oh, this happens. Oh, that happens. That's all bullshit. That's all bullshit. I feel like I'm not even 40. I feel like I'm 25 years old. You don't have to feel old. And what I'm noticing is that in the last, when I've been working in the last couple of years, and especially even more this year, I've noticed that when there's like a soreness or something that maybe I overworked what the body, the skeletal, the structure, or the physical experience of the body can handle, because the muscles actually are helpful in releasing some of the pressure off of the bone connections, the joints. If you're not exercising, if you're a little bit, if you sit a lot, you don't walk or give physical movement, your muscles they atrophy, and as you continue to do that, it brings more stress to the joints, because the muscles aren't there to do the things that the muscles do. And for that reason, when the body mind does age, aches and pains are more obvious, and they just show up more. That when you're exercising, they show up in the exercising. You go, oh, I'm so sore, I over-exercised yesterday. So it goes both ways. And so here's the key to what my point is here. When there's a sensation, when there's whether it's an aching joint, a tingling, a pain, whatever the body sensation is, use it as a signal. Oh, I'm aware of that. There's an awareness. There's a witness to a sensation there. Thank you. So the sensation is giving you a signal to move to awareness, move to your meditation experience. And that will begin to diminish the labeling. And it also changes your experience when you're waking from a deep sleep, and you start to notice that the body suit is coming online with its sensations. They are also giving you a signal. You are awareness of these sensations. Stay there. Stay in your true nature as awareness. And awareness and meditation is available 24/7. I meditate all through the day. I'm in meditation when right now there's a meditation happening as I prepare for this experience, and as I bring attention to what meditation is. It's to move your attention to the awareness of experience, right? And you can be in a conversation with a friend or a family member, an animal. You can pause and be aware of the activity of the experience, of the conversation. There's an awareness available while you're having a conversation with someone that you love or care about. There's a awareness is always on in the background, and you just need short moments of awareness many times becomes automatic. It becomes a new default. And why is this important? Well, number one, it moves you to the subject. It moves you to your true nature, your I am nature, faster, on demand, faster than any clicker, TV clicker. It's on demand shifting to your infinite being. It's on demand attention to the witness of experience. And that has great power for you. And what I've noticed, and this is becoming more and more obvious for me, so I know that it, and I hear other teachers speaking of this. When you're abiding, when you're living as awareness, as presence, as beingness, your thoughts become, it's a faster experience of the infinite. Your thoughts operate the relative body-mind experience in real time. Your thoughts become your experience. Your thoughts are operating in, that's what operating in the flow and in harmony with infinite presence is, because the more you practice, and it does take practice, because we have an old record going. We have residual, habitual memory that reacts in a body mind, in a bodysuit experience. And for that to be to step aside, I will step back and let him lead the way. That's what that means. The body mind, the identification with the person or as the person, dissolves in the presence of I am that I am coming online. And what that also does, it puts the thinking mind draws its information, is informed by infinite intelligence, divine intelligence. So the more we practice living meditation, a living meditation experience, the faster we intuit, this divine intelligence that is here and available to move our activity in a bodysuit, in our personal activities, in everything that we do. This is why the statement in the Course that says, once you accept his plan, God's plan, infinite intelligence's plan, once you accept its plan, and in this sentence in the Course, it's talking about God. Once you accept his plan as the one function that you will fulfill, there will be nothing that the Holy Spirit will not prepare for you before you reach it, making straight your path and setting aside any stones that you might trip on. So the benefit of practicing meditation, a living meditation experience, the benefit of this is that you, even in your day-to-day life experience, you'll be talking to someone, or you'll be maybe making a meal, or cleaning your house, or driving somewhere, and all of a sudden a download will come in, clarity around a thought that you had 20 minutes ago or yesterday, a situation that you really want a divine answer for. You want certainty around this situation in your life. Those come from practicing presence, from living as your true self. And it comes in short moments. It reveals itself in short moments of awareness. Those are the practices, short pauses, just quiet presence, just being the witness. This is why Steve Taylor said, as I've told you before, Steve Taylor says that one of the characteristics of one awakening is they're very content with being by themselves. And some people might think that you're a loner. Some people might think you're just closed off from society. That's not true. Quiet presence is part of the experience of awakening. And when you really enjoy this quietude, this peace of presence, it comes with just this appreciation for being yourself, this appreciation for just being, and knowing that at the end of the day, you're not this. At the end of the day, you're not this face that you've been looking at. You are pure consciousness, and this is today's version of you. And yesterday you were something else, and 10 years ago you were something else, and a million years ago you're probably a dinosaur. And I love this idea that Eckhart Tolle presents in some of his talks, that this world may not last, and we may destroy ourselves as humans. We did it as dinosaurs. So what? We're not this. I mean, yes, people are afraid of that because they think they're this, but when you know that you are infinite, eternal presence, it gives you a whole new frame of life. Yes, you can be concerned about voting, you can be concerned about the activities of what happens in the world, and as you practice presence, living a living, breathing, body-mind embodied meditation experience, you're no longer like sucked in to the energy of worry and fear. And the activities of the world will happen, and when you're called on to participate, your intuition steps in, informs you of what to say, where to go, what to do at all times. And so you don't have to play the worry game. You just do your part. And it's super easy. And this calming that is part and parcel of your true nature has an effect on other people. People that know you aren't rattled by today's news or tomorrow's worry and fear. People that know you, they love hanging out with you when they feel the transmission of pure peace and presence that emanates from you, even as a person. It has a quality of emanation. People, they just, I don't know. I want to hear what mom has to say, or I want to hear what dad has to say. I want to hear what Bill or Karen is thinking about this. And why is that? Because there's a quality of divine intelligence that carries with you in this understanding. And I know we came today for meditation, and that's what this is. This is a talking meditation experience, right? This is a talking meditation where Bill has been inspired to talk through the characteristics, the value, the benefits of meditation, of this meditation experience. And I've been practicing this for a long time now, these short moments, pausing, just really smelling the roses, enjoying the company, enjoying the experiences that life brings every single day. And this is what I wanted to bring to you today. And so as we have about 3 minutes left before we close from this and we go about our day, whatever it is, let's just give pause to quiet presence, quiet awareness. We don't have to close our eyes, although you can if you want to. But if you keep your eyes open, like I'm looking at the outside and woods and beautiful trees and plants and a couple of big sliding glass doors and the things that are sitting, other chairs and this table and computer, and all of those things are invited into awareness that has no labels. All of those things are invited into this open space of presence. If you can just imagine that the air, that the space, that all of the objects, that the trees grow out of, that the physical world is arising out of, whether it's your home, your walls, pictures, furniture, the outside, everything arises within this infinite presence, this quiet presence that has no name, it just is. And this is our true nature. In quiet, I receive God's word today. In quiet, I have a glimpse of, it looks like my face is in the sun a little bit. In quiet, I have a glimpse of the infinite, right? Just in its quiet pause, pure presence. And this is you. This is our eternal being, infinite presence. And this infinite presence, even when you breathe, when that body mind, that bodysuit is breathing, we're breathing in our infinite being and breathing it out. And actually, we're not breathing it in, it is breathing us like a flute. It's breathing source energy in and out of this bodysuit. Isn't that cool? I just love that. Well, thank you guys for joining with me today. This has been awesome. I didn't know I was going to have this conversation, and I really quite enjoyed it. It feels really right and good. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. I'm not going to be in the book study today. Amy Habel is going to do that with Jenny Sheehan so that I can get this job done before it gets lower than 23 degrees. So I got to get it done in the next week or so. And I'll see you guys next Wednesday. If you're actually, I'll see you Sunday if you're in the master class, because I'm, no matter where I am, I'm gonna do that master class. There's some really good stuff in the next two instructions that I wanna look at with you. So I'll see you out there. Have an awesome day.